Chris with 605 Brew Reviews, back with yet another beer review here. And today we're looking at a beer from Bell's Brewing Company out of Comstock, Michigan. This is their whiskey barrel aged Cherry Stout. So in years past I've picked up just their regular Cherry Stout. I've always thought it was interesting because it is a stout with actual like tart sour cherries added. So hit or miss for me depending on the year. I've had it and really liked it, really flavorful a couple times, and then there's been a year or two in there where I just thought because of that tart sour cherry note with a roasty stout made it kind of almost taste like an infected stout, and it was just a little thin. So I'm interested to see kind of where I fall on this one, having previous vintages of the regular beer. And just a note on this, guys, it says it is aged for up to 12 months in whiskey barrels. Our signature Cherry Stout evolves into something more flavorful and complex. Notes of oak, vanilla, and dark chocolate are intertwined with tart Michigan cherries in a stout that seduces the palate. It says this particular bottle was packaged December 5th of this year. It's now December 26th. ABV is 9.3%. I couldn't find an IBU online, guys, and they put a shelf life on here and it says unlimited for this beer. So I've got a couple more. I picked up a 4-pack, maybe hold on to them for a while and see how it ages. But otherwise, let's go ahead and get this into a glass, guys, let you know what it looks like, smells like, tastes like, and give you the final verdict on the Bell's Whiskey Barrel Aged Cherry Stout. Here we go. Alright guys, using a snifter for this one today. As you can see, very dark, almost like a coffee color. Pretty pleasant looking stout though, guys. Again, so as you can see, very dark, almost like a dark roast coffee color. Black, you're not going to see any light through that thing. Pretty aggressive pour. Initially had about a finger of a nice kind of tan head. That's settled back to kind of just some tightly packed bubbles on the rim of the glass there, guys. Until you can smell it a little bit from back behind the camera here already. Let's go ahead and get the aroma on the Bell's Whiskey Barrel Aged Cherry Stout. Wow. So up front, definitely get that tart cherry, kind of dark fruit skin. That's quickly replaced, guys, by a nice kind of spicy whiskey aroma, a little bit of like a sweetness. There's definitely some roastiness there, almost like a nice mellow coffee. Then on the back end, definitely get some of that earthy, kind of toasted oak quality, and a little bit of vanilla, kind of a sweetness coming through. Smells, I gotta say, it smells more complex than kind of what I was expecting, so I'm excited to dig in. Let's go ahead and get the flavor on the Whiskey Barrel Aged Cherry Stout from Bell's. Cheers. So up front, guys, definitely that big, tart, juicy cherry. You can tell that they use, you know, fresh fruit in this one. Middle of the mouth, kind of transitions to some whiskey notes, some roasty malt character there also, a little bit of like a espresso kind of quality that coffee roastiness. And again, I don't know what kind of whiskey this is, but I get almost like a spiced whiskey, like a rye whiskey kind of flavor from it with a little bit of a spiciness there. Then kind of back in as it leaves the palate, a little bit of, again, like a toasted oak, earthy oak, and a little bit of a vanilla character as well. It's very nice, guys. A lot of flavors there. It's really complex. I would say my fears are maybe a little true. I mean, it's a little thin for a big barrel-aged stout like this, but I love the complexity. I love the flavor profile there. Definitely something that's kind of unique. I don't think you see a lot of these big barrel-aged stouts with fruit added to them. One of the only examples that I can maybe think of would be like Lizard or Cause from Founders a couple of years ago. But solid beer, guys. As it warms up, you definitely get more of that whiskey and that barrel character as well. Pretty pleasant. So getting into my final verdict on this beer, guys, I'm going to say A- beer for me. Reason being there, I mean, I love the flavors. I love the flavor profile. Definitely a unique kind of beer with fruit added to a barrel-aged stout. Doesn't come across overly sweet. I just wish that tartness was dialed back a little bit. I'm not saying a lot, but just a little bit. And again, I do wish it was a little bit thicker, more viscous, kind of bigger stout to match that complexity. So again, A- beer for me, guys. If you've had this one, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. And until next time, guys, cheers.